Hello everyone and welcome back to the Talos Principle. So in previous episode we have found all of the secrets in the first subworld, the Roman ruins, all that. And this one we are going to go for this land of death, the Egypt, where we will try to find all of the secrets that lie hidden somewhere in here. Okay, so what I'm guessing we have to do is... Oh wait, there's a connector on the moon. Do we have to like aim a laser at it? Maybe? Possibly? Shut up, I'm gonna try doing that. Does this do something? Oh yeah, it rotates the moon. Huh. Take that, flat earthers and, well, flat mooners. See, it's round, and it's in the sky of World B, subworlds too. Or maybe it's... well, it's not exactly flat, but it's not exactly round either, as you can see. It's more of a... whoa. Okay, I understood that reference. That very bright and blinding reference. What's that? Is that a Wheatley? I think that's a Wheatley over there. Okay, but... yeah, and some good tunes. The aperture theme, though. I am a bit curious as to what did it actually do for us. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know if that was open before, but I guess we have some puzzle here. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so we probably need to rescue some jammers from this puzzle. So, oh yeah, because it doesn't have any, like, locks or anything. So what I'm guessing we have to do is just get an exit to be open. Like, oh wait, I can do it at this side, although I am curious if there is maybe something else deeper in this puzzle that we might need. So I'll take a look around. I mean, there is one more laser connector, so just in case we will need it, I'm going to take it with me. Now, well, we don't really need to hold this open. We can just open this door. Let's bring the jammer out. And now that we are here, we could bring both of these connectors with us. Okay. Let us do that. Let's see where that leads us. So, we need a jammer to go there, so let us take it first. And we shall see what awaits us up the stairs. Let's take a connector with us. No dry runs, kind of. Okay, so we do need to power this up. And I'm gonna guess that moon connector is gonna be useful. Come on. Thank you. Oh wait, it said... did I aim it at a... I did aim it at a receiver, so there's just a receiver there? Okay, I may need to take this laser from a different place then. Alright, does the moon retract? It does not. So what I'm thinking we could do is just basically resolve this puzzle. Kind of, like we did before. Except this time this laser will be in the air and possibly that other puzzle will be able to reach it. Okay, so let's go to that connector we've set up before. And let us hope that that is indeed visible from this spot. And a moment of truth, it in fact is. Okay, so that's this star, and if I remember correctly, there were no more stars in this area, so we can proceed onwards. Area 3, you do have a secret. Okay, and I guess we will have to find it because it's not out in the open. Alright, I'm gonna look for it for a bit, and once I find it, I'll get back to you. So I guess I did find it. We see a receiver here, and there is a star on this side. So all we gotta do is like bring a red laser to here. Now, is it that easy or possible? I don't see a puzzle on the other side of this. So I'm gonna take a guess that we will have to do it from a different angle, like maybe get it from that part over there? Possibly. Okay, I'm gonna go to that puzzle and see what I can figure out. Alright. So, what do we have here? Oh no, it's this thing. Ugh. I don't like it. So, what I'm thinking we have to do is... I don't know, this seems like a regular connector now, does it? And I remember that it's sitting on top of a box over there from our previous solving this puzzle, so I'm gonna need to think of a way to get it like moved to here preferably, so that it can be shot in the air or something. I don't know, something like this. So I'll be right back once I get to the solution. Alright, so what I'm thinking we could do in this puzzle is like place these two guys in here. Honestly, I'm not sure how I didn't think of it when I solved it the first time to like escape this puzzle, jailbreak, if you will. Oh, does this do what I think it does? Yeah. Okay, so now that that is elevated, we should be able to look around and, you know, just solve that other star puzzle. Basically, without any issues. So just connect to that. Oh, do I need to solve this first and get the box? Yeah, okay, we can do that. I mean, solve the big word, I just take the box. I don't even solve this puzzle entirely. So now we connect both of these, we power this, oh, and that will open, so okay. Alright, so that's it for this area. And let us go to see what's next. Area 3, so we got these two before, now it's time for 2 stars in Area 4, oh boy. Alright, like usual, I'm going to look for at least one of them and I'll be back once I find it. Okay, I found in one of the puzzles this kind of enclosed box that looks very suspiciously as if something was inside here. And I do know that there is a box in this puzzle that we can borrow. Well, actually there are 2 boxes, one is in the exit of the level. And I didn't know this earlier, so... Well, when I was solving it the first time, so I bet that it's actually what we'll need to use for it, for this special puzzle, but let us first get the remaining elements to here. Though I already do have kind of a solution in my head. Well, I don't need this connector really, I don't think so. And all we are going to do is place one thing on top of this rambler and then jump on it. Can we make this jump? Yes, we can. And we found the star. Alright, so there is still a second one to find here. I'm going to look for it and I'll let you know once I do find it. Okay, I think I know where it is. So I'm gonna explain this one before I solve it. You know, we probably remember this or maybe not, but there is this message on the Sphinx. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. It's by Uriel 4, and as we know, Uriel was one of the messengers, so it like stands to reason that he solved all of these secret puzzles as well. At least that's what I think of the lore behind it. And now, the highest peak is there, and it's barely visible, but there's a connector over there. Oh, no, it's actually a source. And it's a source of blue. Ooh. But you know what I haven't seen anywhere? A place to get that blue to aim at something. Oh. Alright, so I guess that is not all solved. I mean, in that case, I will look around for where we can get that blue laser to do something, and I'll be back. Alright, I reread that message at the same way it said something about the highest peak. It also said something about the heart. I'm gonna guess that that means the heart of the Sphinx. So there's probably a hidden connector somewhere. So what I'm guessing we need to do is, yeah, this. Smuggle a laser out and get this to power. Alright. So that is the both of the stars in this area. I guess I'll see you in the next area that has a star. And wouldn't you know it, there is one in the area 5. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I almost know what we have to do. So like we need to just power this, I think. I'm gonna check one thing. Yeah, there's this a fan that we are going to need to find somewhere. So first of all, I'm going to power it, and then I guess we'll go on an adventure to find where it has to be. Well, you know what I'm saying. We just need to find the fan, although I don't think we have to smuggle this one out of this puzzle. See, that just wouldn't make much sense. Right, so I'm gonna say we need these two things in here. So now... Can I see that? Okay, here's what I'm actually wondering about, because there's no way we can see that thing from this puzzle, right? So maybe this is not the solution. I mean, sure, it is a solution to this puzzle, but maybe that's not what we need to do realistically. Or we might even need to bounce it off a few of the puzzles. Although that would be a weird thing to do, but you know, set it in here, get it from somewhere in here. Like, you know, could be a thing that we have to do. Alright, so you know what, I'm gonna take a deeper look around all of these places, all of these puzzles, and once I get to the bottom of this, we'll be back. Okay, so I did find a way to smuggle a fan out of this puzzle. So basically what I did is I placed a cube onto this, told this fan jumped onto a wall, and voila, we have a fan. So I guess now I will need a laser. So once I figure that thing out, you know the drill. Also, a side note, I did just notice Alexandra's log on top of there, so once I solve that obelisk, I'm going for it. Okay, I think I have found a way for this laser connector to be useful. What I'm getting at is that we'll probably need to use this to power it, then quickly drag this, jump on top, and now we can like climb to here. And that should get us access to power the obelisk. Well, the fan on the bottom of the obelisk, but you know, the sense stays the same. And we get the star. Alright, so now I guess we need to go on top of the entrance and see how we can get to that log. Also, you know what, I'm just gonna check something. Does it like keep all the logs somewhere? Oh yeah, they are here, so we are actually missing a few. We are missing 14, 15. Right? Yeah. And maybe if there was one in between, then we are missing that as well. Although, how am I supposed to get up there? Is that another puzzle? What is this? Okay, I don't know. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna need to see about that, and I'll be back once I found a way to get up there. Okay, you know, it is a bit unlikely, but I found a fan on the other side of the level that could possibly face directly that way, so I'm guessing what we just need to do is stick a fan on top of that and find a cube to jump up, so I'll try doing that and I'll get back to you once I have. Oh hey, I found some lore. You can read these entrances, paragraphs or whatever. The first one, you know, I recommend pausing that. I'm not going to read them right now. You know, I'm actually not sure if they're of any use to us, but you know, it's just lore. Ain't nothing wrong with reading that. Alright, I'll be back to getting a cube out of one of the puzzles. Okay, so I did find a way. It was in this puzzle beyond the Iron Curtain. I mean, that's what it's called. And I've already brought the fan to here to make it less of a jog. So I guess now what we do is we just climb this here and we can go all the way to the beginning. Yippee! Whoa, it's not a log, it's a teleport. Some cave. The prism. What does it do? I clicked on it. Is this... Yeah, this is some reference that I just don't get. I'm sorry for all of you at home who are disgusted with me right now, but I don't know what that's all about. So I guess I'm just going to leave this Easter egg alone. And I'm gonna exit, please stop. Okay. I had no idea if this music was copyrighted or not, so... Alright, it appears that it was all in terms of stars in this area, so I guess all that's left to do now is enter the part where there are harder puzzles or something. And as always, I meet my mortal enemy at Tetris Gate. I gotta tell you, I don't like these things, guys, if it isn't too obvious. Because I just don't like thinking about them, you know, I tend to just power through them. Even if it doesn't exactly work most of the times. Except this time it worked pretty well. Alright. Didn't even have to cut the video. Alright, what do we have here? Orangutan.html, some lore. Ooh. Okay, so I did actually catch a bit of this one, and apparently some virus, well, extincted the humans. That's good to know. Archive. Alright, that's... I don't know how important that is. Email. Okay, and it's an image file. Showing an elevator panel with numbers. Well, the first one showed the tower, so I bet that's something within that tower. Also, whoops, sorry for that. I just seem to notice that there is an N as a second letter in that. So you know what, I'm gonna go and note that real fast in my note. Oh, and we see a 7 over here, so I bet, yeah, this is like the second number of a cipher, so I will note that as well. Alright, so now that we have all of that, well, I guess we can go forward and solve these puzzles. How many of them? 3. And they have surprisingly few components. So like, I want to go to the one with the lasers first. Merry-go-round, oh boy. That sure doesn't sound enticing, you know? coming from someone who doesn't really like running that much. And you know what? I already have the flashbacks to that one level in that one area. Can I not? Okay, I can't. What I meant was that puzzle where we had to like pretty much just bring all of the elements around to the end. Except... well, except nothing. There's no accepting anything. I make no exceptions. It was not fun. Alright, so we open this. I guess we can hold it once again with that jammer. So I'm gonna take another guess that we need to go through here. Alright, and if we bring our trusty jammer with us, we see that this is... oh, we get another connector. Okay. So I bet that in the end we'll probably need to carry 2 blues with us. You know, a safe assumption, I would say. So why don't we go and set one of them up in a decent way, like this? That should probably be a good beginning. So now I guess we can hold this door open and bring this connector with us. Alright. So that allows us to open this. And now we can just bring the jammer. And open this door. Okay, that was... honestly, that was surprisingly easy. I guess after solving so many of straight up laser puzzles, I just went and got good at them. Okay, or at least decent. Alright, so let's go to this one. Cat's Cradle. Now that's an interesting name. I didn't know cats had cradles. I'm gonna take a bet that, yeah, this button holds... oh, it holds both of these guys open. Now it takes a while for this to open, so it is openable by red. And this is blue. Alright, this looks kind of complicated, but basically what we need to do is somehow get the blue out of there to like tie it with these blues. Right, what I'm trying to say is we basically need to... I don't know. Make some complicated go around where we can just hold all of them together. You know what? Beats me a bit. So let's try and like get some of these guys to be open. Could this even work? Like this? Doesn't appear so, no, unless we were to go kind of around. So like first we power that through the connector, but I mean there's kind of not enough space for that now, is there? Maybe if I moved this a bit, like to here. Okay, but now I cannot see this part, so not that useful. Okay, is there... wait, what am I doing? This would never work because we actually need to hold this red open as well. Okay, this level is a mess, I tell ya. So we can open this thing. Now that should allow this blue to connect a bit simpler, except it doesn't because it's slightly in the wrong spot. So what if I tried something like this? Except maybe, you know, connect it to that first. So now we could disconnect this. We will need... what we would need is one red that would be here powering this and kind of blocking this connector, but it's too high. right on the money on the in the way of blue, but not in the way of this red, and that would be ideal. So what, do I have to block that like this? Maybe. I guess this could be okay for the purpose of powering this thing in this spot, and now I would need this red guy. Oh, I see. I think I see one step that I could take first to make this all kind of go over a bit better. So we place this here with power that, and now that we don't need it, we can take this button from there. And that pretty much solves this entire puzzle now, doesn't it? Because we could just use this to power that. Except we now need to first open this thing. That was enough, and now I guess this can just connect to both the red and blue, and we can exit. Once we take the box with us. Alright. Not bad, not bad. It got a bit like a good pasta in a moment. But we unraveled this spaghetti of a puzzle, so wasn't so bad. Peekaboo. Why do these levels have that worst freaking names? I mean, what? Do we have anything in this puzzle? Okay, we have ourselves. Hooray. So we will just stand here for I don't know, 3 seconds should be enough. Now we just have to get this connector out. Okay, so let's just think about this. What is our solution? So... I think I know what we must do. We could probably make 2 connections, one here and one here, and like make a clone of us stand for like 10 seconds. Well, maybe 10 is too little. I will stand for like 15 over here. Should be enough time to set all of this up, and then we will just power the exit with, you know, with 2 laser beams simultaneously. So now we just do the exact same thing, except here. Oh, but there's always one of them that is blocked in some small but significant way. Yeah, I guess I didn't set them up in the proper spot. Okay, so a bit of a different approach. We place this here so that doesn't get interrupted by this as much, and then we'll set the cloned one in here. Okay, so again, let's sit here for 15 seconds, and that should be enough for this puzzle. Alright. So now we just take this connector, put it in here. Did I? Okay, so I didn't think this through. Alright, you know what, instead of just... But the idea is there, you know? So instead of just like walking around like a kid in a dark... Oh, I know what we have to do. That was dumb of me. We do the same thing, except we set both of them up to power each other. So, and yeah, this approach wasn't bad, except it was missing a bit. So once again, I will record myself, and this time I won't make you watch. Alright, so I kind of messed up. I was in the bad spot, so recording it. Alright. Let's switch this off. Grab this guy, make him connect to himself as well, and now this should be enough. Yes, it is. Okie dokie. So, I guess that is all for this area. I mean, I didn't really look around, but maybe there is something here out in the open. I don't know. You know, I'm not really that keen on finding Easter eggs, so I might just not go there. Oh, there's a message here. We cannot achieve the goal of the process on our own. We must find a way to help each other. So, Barakil X. I'm guessing that's another one of the messengers. Alright, so now that we've got this, all that's left, I guess, is... well, I'm gonna go for an axe and open this thing, and then we'll solve this little thing and free another messenger, so BRB. Alright, let's get chopping. You know, I gotta say, the sound of that breaking is really underwhelming, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so it appears we are in another garden. And you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm just going to open all of these domes off camera, so BRB. Oh hey, I found another Alexandra's log.
Nearly everything on this planet,
So I can listen
from
to
the
her.
surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Amen to that, sister. Alright, so I guess we are now currently in the process of waking up another messenger. Although, you know, I'm gonna be honest, what's the point of this now that we have completed the entire game? Like, well, almost the entire game, but you know what I mean. There's barely anything left. Okay, so which one are you? It's probably that Barakil guy. Or Barakil. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hello. And he's also... yeah, well, I said before that they are yellow, but... oh yeah, it's him. But he's kind of goldish. More like bronze, maybe? Or brass? Well, never mind that. So, I guess that is... well, we have got that going for us. So let us exit to the temple, and I guess that will be it for this episode. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.